Hi, in this video, we'll be learning docstring inside a function. See, this docstring is super important concept inside functions. Okay, why? Let me tell you. So I'll open up my code editor and here I'm going to copy the function I have written in my previous video. I think you remember this odd and even. This function I will copy and I'll just try to paste here. See, whenever you are creating a function, there are 2 points of view. See, as a developer, I experience these particular things. Always senior programmer creates a function. Okay, always senior programmer creates a function and junior programmer use that particular function. Okay, now whenever you are creating a function, you have to take care all the condition. Let's say in some cases, if I just, let's say, execute this particular function. Yeah, now if I call the function, I'll copy this particular code and here I'm going to execute. See, this particular function is working fine. Now let's say junior programmer is giving this kinds of output. Let's say he is giving this particular output. Let's say here he is giving string type data. That means Bappy. Now if I execute the program, it will throw error. It will throw error. Now as a senior programmer, this is your responsibility to handle this kinds of situation because you are a senior programmer and you are designing this particular function. So this particular function should be robust. So if it is getting any kinds of random input, you should take care of this particular part. Okay, otherwise a company will blame on top of you only. Okay, not on top of the junior programmer because he hasn't written this particular function. Okay, so that's why whenever you are creating any kinds of function, you also need to give the proper information of the function, like what this function does. Okay, how this function works, what kinds of condition it can take, what kinds of condition it can support, everything you have to mention. Okay, to mention this particular message, we can use this particular statement. So I will give this actually 6 double quotation. You can see I've given 6 double quotation. Okay, this is called actually docstring. Okay, this is called actually docstring. Okay, docstring inside Python. Fine. Now see, I installed one extension called docstring. See, auto docstring. That's why it is giving me the auto docstring suggestion. Okay, it is automatically giving the auto docstring. So if you install, you will also get this kinds of docstring suggestion. But if you don't have it, what you can do, you can simply take this particular 6 double quotation. Okay, 6 double quotation things. Now inside that, you can write a proper message. Let's say I'll just write this function checks if a given number is odd or even. So input, it will take, okay, input any valid number, okay, number or integer, and output it will return odd or even. Okay, odd or even. Now you can also give the date, the created date of this particular function. So that's how actually you can give a proper information. Okay, this is called docstring inside a function. Now see, whenever junior programmer is coming in this particular function and they want to use it, they can easily read what this function do, okay, and what kinds of input this function can take and what kinds of output this particular function will return. Okay, and what is the created dates and all. You can also mention so many information. It's up to you. Now it should be a little bit easy for the junior programmer to know about your function, because as a junior programmer, definitely I don't know how your function works. If you're giving this kinds of proper messages, I can get to know, okay, that's how I need to work. And now I don't need to give any kinds of string type input. Okay, I don't need to give any kinds of string type input. Now I can give any kinds of integer type input, because by reading your function, I can get to know it only takes valid integer number. Okay, not any string number. Okay, so that's how actually you have to take care of this part. I hope this part is clear. Fine. So this is called docstring concept inside Python and inside function. Okay. Now you can also check one docstring message. Let's say this is my function. Okay. Let's say this particular code is hidden, but I want to see this particular message. What I can do, I'll simply call my function name. I'll just write my function name. You just need to call one attribute called doc. Okay. I think it is there. Doc. Okay. Now I'll just print this particular statement. Now if I execute, see, it will only print the docstring message. Okay, it will only print the docstring message from your function. Okay, you can see. You can also check for any other built-in function as well. Let's say I want to check max. Okay, max docstring. What I'll do, I'll just write max dot and call this particular attribute doc. Okay, now if I execute, it will give me the max docstring, because inside max function also they have created this particular docstring. Okay, so if I hover here, you will see that it will suggest me that particular docstring. Okay, what it can perform and all. So as a senior programmer, you should take care these are the part, so that if anyone using your function, so they can use it in a proper way. Now you can also handle this particular let's say condition with the help of code as well. Let's say first of all I will check, I'll just write another statement. If type, I'll just first of all check the type of the input. So let's say type of num. Okay, type of num, that means the number user is giving. If it is equal to integer type, okay, if it is equal to integer type, I'll do this particular operation. Otherwise, in the else condition, okay, in the else condition, I'll give a message wrong input. Now see, if I execute the program, now by mistake, let's say if your junior programmer is giving any kinds of string type input, so it will give you this particular wrong input message instead of throwing the error. That's how also you can take care of this at the part. So as a programmer, you have to design, okay, how you are going to handle this particular function. This function should be robust, okay, it can work with any kinds of input, okay, you have to take care of this part, okay. So it's always recommended whenever you are creating a function, try to mention the docstring inside that, okay. So this is a good practice, guys. As a developer, I will suggest you, whenever you are creating your own function, try to also mention the docstring inside that, okay. That should be the good practice. And I think you know how to create a function right now. And we saw like this is the definition of a function, this is the name of the function, this is called actually parameter. And inside function, whatever things we create inside a triple or double quotation, this is called actually docstring. And inside that, whatever logic I'm writing, this is called actually function body, that means the logic. And whenever I'm calling the function, this is called function calling, okay. So this thing, I think it is clear now. So yes, this is all about from this particular video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.